Alright everyone, welcome back to City Skylines. This is episode 11 of our Let's Play on this beautiful, beautiful city. And, oh man, this is just looking so good. Especially this industrial, everything's looking super good over here. Not enough educated workers at Bruce Enterprises. Apparently these guys don't have enough raw materials over at Frank's Gourmet Fish Stick Factory. Couldn't really fit the last of it in there. And then of course these guys don't have enough customers over at the drugstore. So, oh well. You know, it's gonna happen, I guess. But all we can do from there is possibly, and we're actually probably gonna add maybe some commercial around here. We might have like a road kind of leading along here, and then of course we'll have some commercial to kind of block out the look of the water treatment plants. It might not be the greatest look. So, with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and let's see about water, because these guys are complaining about water for some reason. There we go. These guys might get their water a little bit better now. Garbage isn't being picked up, is it? Garbage processing status. Let's see about maybe getting another one of those things. We could probably get it right around here. There we go. Of course, we had to take out a couple businesses. This is emptying. It's 86% full. This is 40, 37, 33, 72% full. Alright. So, beautiful old town. We will come back to you. Actually, before we do, I'm actually going to get some nice oak trees to, and you guys are going to sit here and hear me in just a second. Sit there and try to block out, or at least sit here rapidly clicking, just to kind of like soak up some of that, you know, some of that industrial, because we don't want it, you know, we don't need that, we don't need any of it. So with that being said, I'm gonna get a nice coat around it. Gonna make sure that it kind of gets drowned out. Just looks like a little tiny wasteland, except for maybe a couple of trees, but then again, it is nighttime, so we're not able to properly see. Let's get some water, let's get some electricity. Everyone's complaining about the budget. Medical, fire, police. Go ahead and get nighttime education for all the university students and all the elementary school kids who need help with their homework a little bit. Definitely get some of those metros going. We don't need too much police or fire going on. Definitely medical, and maybe not too much garbage. Unique buildings, maybe. Yeah, I think we're okay for now. Yeah, we're okay. So, let's go ahead and we will keep on expanding our beautiful, beautiful little city. So, to start that process, we need to possibly move this over just a little bit. We're going to have to take out maybe a business. 2 businesses. Yeah, I want to knock out only 2 businesses. I don't want to, like... There we go. So we're going to put it over there. And then we are going to run a bigger road. Maybe going along here a little bit. There we are. Oh, there we are. Running past the windmill. Or, no. Well, it's kind of a windmill in some cases, I guess you could say. Anywho, kind of leave it going like that, and then of course we're just gonna bring that one all the way down as far as we possibly can. And then of course bring it all the way down. Have it. There we go. Oh, there we are. So now those are properly kind of connected up a little bit. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and try to at least. I'm not sure what we can do here. There we go. At least, there we go. So that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to find a good spot. But with that being said, now that we have that, we're gonna fill up this gap for this episode, and we are gonna get some residential going in this area. Not too much along that line, but you know, we're gonna get it. Here, let's get rid of that little. There was like a little square of residential. Of course, we don't want that. So, there we go. I'm gonna get all this residential right around here, and of course, we're gonna get some commercial going. We're gonna get more of those stick-up, you know, robbery stores, or at least one of those Sting House robbery stores. I don't even fucking know, but we're gonna get some of those guys, and then of course we don't even need the police because we got the windmill here. So when they eventually do come around, you know, they'll definitely get chopped up by the High Boulevard windmill, or wind turbine at least. It'll just chop the guy up. It won't even give him a second chance in life to redeem his mistakes. And here, let's connect those up, and it'll just chop him up like a supermarket fish. So with that being said, connect these up. Let's go ahead. We'll get it actually running through the middle, so that way these businesses don't have to walk out in the middle of heavy traffic into Annabelle Richardson Avenue or Harvey Street just to get their water supply, which is fairly good. Really good. So how's our healthcare? Our healthcare availability is great. Our cemetery usage is at 39%, which isn't a lot, surprisingly. Oh yeah, that's right, we did forget to get the crematorium put in. So, that being said, we are going to get a crematorium maybe somewhere along the main strip here. Maybe along this strip down here. I don't know. Maybe we'll put it on the corner over here where it's kind of busy. There we go. There we are. So there is a crematorium available to the city. And, oh boy. Traffic's a little bit backed up. So, actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, excuse me, we do need more buses going. We're gonna need more metro going. 315. I'm just kind of watching the weekly income. 135, 61, 989, 914. Yeah, we don't want too much loss in revenue right there. So with that being said, definitely gonna have to get. Oh boy, they're gonna start complaining. Yep. Electricity, water. The fun never ends, guys. It really, really does not. So with that being said, gonna get the police to do our dirty work. We're gonna get landscape, or at least leisure. We're gonna get those unique buildings, the buses and metro. No trains so far, so we're doing pretty good for ourselves so far. So we're on our way to becoming a really, really beautiful city, and I don't like how this still curves. personally, but you know, you got the fire station here, so it's perfectly okay. And one thing I did notice at one point in time was how people were parking over here at the mall, over at the Mall of Moderation. Last week it had 71 visitors and tourists. Last week 13. Man, this gets backed up quite easily, but it's not that bad. Okay, it's kind of bad. Anyway, just the fact that people park like this is completely uncalled for. Like, are their brakes really that freaking good? Like, that is insane. And you got these little freaking personal electric transport riders. They got these little freaking wheelchairs, these electric chairs or some shit like that. I don't even know what the hell they're doing. But, you know, one thing's for sure, it's something else. So, I was just kind of clicking on them for some reason, I don't know why. But either way, I'm gonna take a step back from these guys. Fuck those guys. These guys, I remember they were complaining about, what, low land value? What the hell? Low land value. You guys got great land value right there. You guys have maximum land value right there. I don't get what they're complaining about. See, they're being ungrateful. And, oh my god, it doesn't look super good, but it doesn't look, you know, it doesn't look bad. Because, of course, there's some sort of, like, dividing space, you know, or at least, you know, there's some space between them, and, you know, everything's kind of sorted out. You know, it looks a little bit neater than before. Of course, we're gonna get more and more trees going over here. Trying to make sure that, you know, we kind of block out all that, you know, that dirty stuff. So with that being said, oh, maybe even we'll put a nice small, what is this called? A small beach. Okay. So instead of like an actual like small beach where it's like on the coastline and whatnot. And we'll get some palm trees in there too. I accidentally clicked on that, but you know, we'll get all that in there. People can get lost in the woods and they can get killed. I accidentally clicked exit again. So it's a new piece of land available to buy, but we have not expanded yet, so I'm not even gonna risk it. So we are going to get a long strip right there, maybe some commercial right there, and right there, just everywhere. There we are. Alright, the city needs more water. I know that because it is nighttime. Oh man, the city is really coming along together. I just can't believe, you know, it's coming together as well as I suspected it would. Because, you know, after our last series, you know, and it wasn't it was just a minor accident that caused us to lose our entire series, to be quite honest. But I had a problem with finances, as you guys know, for any of you who watched my series back then. Oh my god. That just looks so beautiful. You got the little inlets there. Oh my god. Looks really nice. Reminds me of Colossus or whatever, that resort in Black Ops 2 that you end up like, I guess you're trying to save that girl Chloe or whatever from being captured by god, what was his name? I forget his name, but either way, you're trying to save that girl from that like weird island thing, that island resort, that futuristic looking ass one. Because I mean, it was set in 2025, so of course it's futuristic. So of course that dude shows up and he tries killing you and taking her. So you have to like kill him or, you know, let him capture her. I don't know. Either way, guys. Let me think here. I don't want it to go all the way through. I don't think I do. At least. Do I? I think it'll be okay. For now. Yeah, because then everyone's going to start getting piled up there. Let's go ahead. We'll get maybe... What? Low land value. Okay, so everyone is talking about low land value. I don't know why. Here, let's modify the budget once again, even though we just did that literally like, I'd assume 60 seconds ago. Not entirely sure how long ago we did it. So, let's get all that education, leisure, unique buildings, the bus lines. Here, let's not get too many bus lines, and we're gonna get some metro lines as well. Okay, so we're almost at $2 million. I think that's good. That's really good. So, yeah, of course these guys are talking about low land value. See, those guys up there, they were complaining about low land value, those guys next to the cemetery. Take a look at these guys. They have absolutely nothing. Nothing. And I think it's time that we give them a nice botanical garden. Maybe along this area here. How many houses do we realistically have? Or at least businesses. Or buildings. Let's just say buildings. 4. 4 is alright. Of course, we'll be kind of expanding, so I'd say right there. And we only knocked down 3 businesses, too, so... Alright, and these guys over here, they're going to need something. So we might even get a unique building over here somewhere. Maybe an official park? Much official, very park. Oh, I see what they're doing there. Anyway. We do have the tax office. So, level 5. I think we should very quickly get a park going in here somewhere. A large playground. There you guys go. That way you're all doing okay. And maybe a little dog park. Somewhere in here for you guys. There you are. Anywho, maybe another dog park in here. Hope you guys are doing good. Alright. And then of course... Let me see... What about an expo center? I think that, you know, because of the sound... There we go. Oh, there we go. It'll be $100,000. It won't really affect too much over here, except for, you know what, let's just get it anyway. Let's get the Expo Center kind of along here. Somewhere along here. Should we? Should we? Yeah, we'll do it. Alright, so we got our Expo Center. Alright, look at that. Would you look at that Expo Center operating normally? So that's yet another unique building. We're sitting at $2 million. We got Earl Grey Street. So let's see about all the little businesses. They have not popped up yet because I did not zone the areas in which I'd like them to be in. So we're going to get some residential going over here. Even though it won't be residential, it'll be like freaking, what do you call those? I can't even remember what they're called. They're like those little rental places that you get, but they're in people's homes. I should also mention that once we get the airport, we're probably going to put it over here because, you know, we got the Great Mall over here, we got the Mall of Moderation, which, of course, no one will pay attention to, and, of course, yes, we got the Expo Center, so we're mostly going to put commercial there. I was trying to say there and over at the same time for some stupid reason. I don't know what's wrong with me. So, anywho, we're gonna put the airport over there with basically the Expo Center. We're gonna get some commercial, we're gonna get some offices, you know. I think it would be nice because, oh wait, garbage is piling up. Where is it piling up? Well, it's piling up over here. Pipeline problems? There are no pipe. Oh, I see the problem. I see the problem. I'm gonna fix it. There we are. Alright. So now that that's all fixed... No, not entirely just yet. There we are. Oh, alright. There we go. Then, of course, I don't think we need to, I don't think we need to get anything right there. So, let's just keep on expanding. Let's see about elementary school availability. It's not super good around here. So, just as a precautionary, we are going to knock down maybe a couple of buildings right around here, maybe? I don't want to knock down more buildings than I have to. Like, over here you can knock down 2, and then over here it's like 3, and then of course 4. So, I'm going to knock down maybe these 2. I think that'll be okay. Then high school availability. These guys are going to need a high school somewhere over here. Oh, I like this, because then, you know, they have 2 entrances. So, knocking down 5 buildings. Hate to do that. Yeah, either way, I'm going to knock down like 5 buildings if I put it here. So, there we go. There's a high school for you guys. We have capacity for 315 people at the university, but we have 1,700 that are eligible. So let's go ahead and rework our budget yet again. Get all that medical, get all them firefighters out there, get all them police out there. Oh man. You know, this must be what it's like to actually run a city. To be a city planner, at least. Oh man. Anyway. So now that we got all this going for us, we might be able to welcome in more expansions to Office Central. We might not even turn this into a redneck settlement. It might not even be a settlement as much as it might be a redneck office building or office park. So I think that'll be okay. So with that being said, we're gonna wrap it around. Here we are. Here we are. I didn't want to like curve it super badly. There we are, kind of gridlock it, make sure that we got all the, as much as we can get in there without knocking down too many businesses. Actually, not even knocking down businesses as much as, oh, well, these guys, where's the frickin', oh, well, they don't have any fire watch over here, so over here we're gonna have to get a nice little, over here in the center maybe. Maybe? No? These guys don't even have anything over here, so we'll get one right there. One right there. There we are. So that kind of covers those guys. Might need to get a road actually leading into there. Come on. Can I at least just connect the road up in an orderly fashion? Like, come on. All right, fine. You know what? We'll just do it sideways, because that's apparently what they want to do. They just don't care. They really don't. Like, I don't know why they don't just cut it straight. I mean, now people have to make a really weird turn when they go through. So, that being said, all right. So, let's see how these guys are doing. We have dead men walking in here. No, not our budget, but our death care. Do we have enough people? I think we're good on a crematorium for now. Capacity for 105, deceased 412. So I think we should get one maybe down here near the expo center somewhere. There we go. Somewhere. I don't want to knock down something too big, and I don't want to like... Alright, well, let's knock down those guys. And then, of course, cemetery. No, we don't really need one. I think we're good. And then University, literally within the actual park itself, the whatever you want to call it, Office Park, Office Central. And with that being said, those guys are happy for their Office Central University, so you can be a we can even call this Dunder Mifflin University. It would make sense, wouldn't it? Dunder Mifflin University. I think that would look nice. And of course, everyone faces a major blackout. Alright. Get all that health care. Here we go. It gets really annoying. Oh my god, I just took it out. Even though I wanted it a little bit differently. So now it's thundering in our beautiful little city. So everyone's sticking to their high-rises and their little hippie shacks and whatnot. Especially this. Looks like there's fucking cardboard on here, almost. Oh, an electric car. And I also noticed that electric cars apparently reduce road noise pollution. So, worker at the fire statement, fire station, not statement. Highly educated adult, so that's alright. Electric car. These are nice. Especially this little roadway down here, even though it's all backed up, everyone's sitting in the rain and shit. So, maybe we'll have to get another incinerator somewhere. Possibly. I hope we don't have to. Alright. As soon as I'm about to wrap up the episode, someone's always in trouble with something. Okay. Well, those guys are gonna have some they're gonna get dealt with soon. These guys, they have their low land value problems, apparently. So let's go ahead, we'll give them a small playground. There you guys go. Now you're fine. And these guys aren't. So, get them a nice dog park, so that way their fucking dogs can go swimming if they feel like it, next to the sewage pipes. And, you know, even though the water's getting treated, you know, they can get... Oh my god, we already have to replace it. Alright. Well, either way, guys, I think I'm going to wrap up the episode here. I think in our next episode, we are actually going to expand, and I think we should definitely expand downwards, down south to that little inlet, instead of back over to Groom Lake, because we can't immediately get to Groom Lake. We have to buy another square of land, another plot of land, I meant. And plus, I really want to get this, you know, actually looking good, instead of actually just running off from it, you know, instead of fixing the problem. So, with that being said, guys, let's go into a free mode. Oh, man. Just look at it. So beautiful. Alright, well guys, if you had a blast watching this episode, if you enjoyed the episode, leave a comment, leave a like, and a comment, subscribe for more content, and share with your friends, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.